Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk and walk you through around a topic which is called as a pre-sales, right? You might have heard that and you might know about it, but still I wanted to decode it in a way where in a simple language to know and let people know how pre-sales really works and how company decodes as well as wins the deals, right? Now, there are different things that each company, each organization is following and doing in order to get the projects, win the deals, and uh, by doing all of that, they are going to win larger projects or larger deals, right? And that is what I wanted to decode in this video, right? And let you know how you can go ahead and learn that in order to amplify your career, move to the next step in your career as well. Because until and unless you know all those things, you will not be moving to that role, right? So you should be learning that one and exploring the opportunities in the pre-sales. So pre-sales is going to be everywhere, be it into the cloud careers or cloud jobs as well as on premises or any industry basically, right? So whenever there is a product and services to be sold out across the market, that's the open market for everyone, right? Anyone can go ahead and buy products and services, and that is when we wanted to make sure the person who is going to be engaging in the pre-sales activities, they should know what is it, how it works, how they should engage with the internal people, which includes sales team, a business team, along with the people who are actually going to develop solutions for the clients or the projects that they are going to win or they wanted to pitch for, right? So they wanted to pitch for a particular, maybe a health insurance company or maybe insurance company, or it could be financial organization as well, right? But they wanted to pitch for them and work for them as an a partner, right? So that is what I'm going to decode in this one and talk about. And maybe you might have wondered how really companies are winning the different projects, right? What is the behind the scene activity that happens, right? And but you as an engineer, you as a solution architect, or you as a cloud architect, you might have seen or you might have talked about that with your peers or anyone who is actually working on pre-sales or people who are working on RFP, RFI, and helping them to develop solutions, right? Because as I said, each customer, each company, each organization is different. They wanted to build different solutions in the technology context I'm talking about. But if it is in any other industry, be it healthcare, life science, or any other, even those are also the companies who do rely on and depend on other companies where or how those companies which are going to provide a right set of solution for them, right? But to do that, definitely company has to go through a bidding process and auction process where company is going to bid their solutions, approach and pitch their different solution approaches, and then if the next party or another party is going through it and understand that they are going to solve their problems, then only they would agree and take the next steps whether we should give our project or solution designer or developer or builder to this company XYZ, right? And that company is going to be simply design solution and work for them, right? So that's what it is going to happen. And I'm going to walk you through the PPT presentation where I am going to show you what is the collaboration between and what would be your role as a pre-sales architect, pre-sales lead, pre-sales engineer, or it could be solution engineer as well, because many companies do have different roles, but the roles responsibilities could be including everything, right? Where you would work with architects, you would work with the sales team, you would work with the business team to understand and draft and craft a solution for the client, right? So that's how it is going to be. And in conjunction with all of these people or these different teams, you would be building the foundation or a strong solution for them. And then that solution is going to be pitched and provided in the bidding process, right? So let me share my screen and I'll walk you through how you can master this process, right? So you need to make sure you as a pre-sales solution engineer or pre-sales architect or cloud architect, and even if you are not working on RFP or RFI, request for information, request for proof, right? But still, you would need to be able to understand, and at one point in your career, definitely you would end up or meet or would be working in this area, right? And that is why this is going to be very important, and that's what I'm going to decode in this one. All right, so let me jump onto the presentation and I'll walk you through there. All right, so you can see on the screen what I'm trying to show and present here is I'm trying to show you collaborating with sales and business teams for security pre-sales. So what this means is that this is just a title that I have put in here and wanted to set you a context about it. What we wanted to do is we wanted to provide a technical solution for a client where we wanted to develop a security policies or security deployment across their client environments, right? Now you can see how to deliver tailored security solutions that drives the real value, right? So this is going to be the question for anyone, be it salespeople, business team, or the architects or the people who are going to work on pre-sales, right? So I have put that combination in together over here, but the real problem statement is something like this one. Let me go to the next one, this one, right? So the problem statement, what is it? How you as an individual working in technical field as an architect, be it a solution engineer, or anyone who is going to work on cloud platform or any solution that you are going to build, right? So what is it? How you are going to collaborate with the sales and the business teams to deliver technical pre-sales support and design tailored security solution that drives the business value, actual value for the customer, for the projects, and for the business overall, right? So how you are going to do that, right? Even if you have a technical acumen, you are expert on technical skills, but still you need to do collaborate with the sales people, with business team, and understand their actual needs, and then convert that needs into the technical solution or build that technical solution based on all of these things, right? So for example, I have drafted and mentioned all those here on the slide. Sales, business, and technical teams, those are often struggling to align all of that together because if they don't have right set of technical skilled and experienced people, then that's going to be the problem, right? Even salespeople, they might not be able to understand and collect appropriate details, and that could be the miscommunication or that could be an missed opportunity as well, right? And the business, it could be the something they are looking for particular financial aspects of it. What's the deal all about? Whether that project or that respective deal is going to be something that definitely be achieving particular goal for the business at one point. At the same time, the organization which is going to put that project on a bidding process, right? They would also expect something like they wanted to get that work done on a particular area or particular budget, right? And how the business can put that with the strategic goals, and then that's going to be delivering solution, right? So you can see that sales to understand customer pain points, customer problems, customer issues, what are those, and what are the areas where they need to go ahead and understand, and then come back to the business is going to focus on financial as well as strategic goals, how they can develop solutions for customers, build that capability, and work for customers, right? So that's how it is going to be. All right. So you can see there is a need of all of these different teams as well as different people who needs to actually work and build the complete solution for the clients or project, basically, right? So for example, as I said, business team understand, or they are going to focus on financial aspects as well as strategic goals, how they are going to help the customers to solve their problems or resolve their problems or any pain points that they have, right? And the team who is actually going to craft and draft the solution and design a solution, right? And which is going to be helping them to resolve their problems, right? So be it into the cloud or any area, be it migration, be it application development, be it any other, right? But still they have to design a solution, right, which is going to help them. And if there is no appropriate alignment, what's going to happen? You can see the result, which is a miscommunication and a missed opportunity. That means there is no alignment and nothing is in on a proper way, and that is going to lead into the missed opportunities. So this was the problem statement and what's the collaboration that's needed, right? This is very important and initial and first stage of the jumping and moving into the bidding process. Right here you can see I have explained in shorter a role of each team. For example, technical pre-sales bridges the gap between all of these three teams, right? The sales team, business team, and pre-sales team. The sales team is going to capture customer needs and try to understand as much as possible so that they are going to hand over the same details to the business as well as pre-sales team so that they are going to design tailored solution. Now I have put this in a security context, into the cloud security context over here, but it could be on any solution, be it migration solution, be it application designing, development, or any solution that they are going to pitch for, right? Now, in this scenario, whatever the sales team has captured out, the same is going to be hand over and given to the business team so that they are going to understand and put the business value, which is not going to impact the business at all, right? And then pre-sales team is going to start working on designing solution across the requirement, right? So across the needs of client or business, basically, to solve their problems, what the problems they are facing, right? So that's how it is going to be, and they will start working on it and they will build the solution, including what is possible, what is not possible, what's the business goal for next 5-10 years, what they wanted to achieve, right? Whether they are ready to see what they are facing currently, but they don't want to see in the next 5 years, or maybe they wanted to do any different than the current business models, right? Where it is completely aligned with the business goals, business revenue, right? Which is going to, at the end of the day, it's going to hit the revenue. If it does not lead into the revenue and business outcomes, then definitely they might end up discarding or existing this strategy, basically, right? And that is why they are going to put everything in place to be able to match needs as well as future goals of the business and customer. Here you can see the real world scenario. For example, a retail fraud. I have put in one of the fictitious company, right? Which is, let's say, retail company is facing online payment frauds, right? And how any company who is trying to bid into the process or trying to put a bid, right, and to gain the project, right? Basically, they are going to learn client is losing revenue due to these fraud activities, and basically client does not have the appropriate business because they don't have the business. The customers are losing and business is also losing at the same time. So business team is going to identify financial risk and customer trust issues on their respective business platform, and the technical team is going to design tailored solution which is going to be appropriately deployed, including multi-factor authentication, fraud detection using AI solutions, secure API gateways, which is going to be make sure the systems, platforms, everything is safe and secure during the business transactions or customer transactions, and gradually the business can reduce the frauds and the customer is going to be retained, right? So gradually business growth would happen automatically, right? But until and unless the sales team does not decode the client problem, understand their needs and requirements and what they are trying to achieve in near as well as long-term goals, right? At the same time, what is their business needs for next 5-10 years, right? And that is why they wanted to make sure they are going to get the appropriate solution, and the outcome is going to be uh, something which is going to reduce or there is no frauds for that respective platform or respective business at all, and then customer is going to be retained as well as customer is going to be using their products and services, and at the same time business would also grow, right? So that's how it is going to be, and that's the one of the scenario. So it could be same for anyone or any other organization, right? Okay, I think it's moved. Okay, so it could be for any organization, but this is going to be the start point and foundation, and definitely this technical solution is going to be different for each business, its needs, its requirement, right? But you need to understand this, how the company is going to looking for, or how the company is looking solution to be developed, and how you as an organization and pre-sales team, you are going to help them to solve their problems. Next is framework, which is 4 simple steps that I have put together and from my knowings and from bit of my study and references, right? So starting from listening, translating, design, and deliver values, right? So starting from listening, you need to understand customers, clients' problems, what those are, what the problems they are facing, and what are the real challenges that they are facing, so that you can translate that into the technical requirements and then design and customize solution for the client, basically. And that customized solution is going to help them to reach their goal, be it a short term, long term, or whatever it is, right? Because until and unless it's a business alignment, client and customers are not going to agree with it, and they are not going to put their efforts, or they are not going to go ahead with it. And at the last, you can see the delivering value, how you can deliver it by showing ROIs, which is include, which is going to be less risky, more revenue, as well as better compliance for organizations, which is going to help them to achieve everything at the same time, including in this case, which I mentioned, this is for security solution, right? So delivery value could be different for each business, each organization, and that way it is going to be delivered and understandable for client, which is a customer basically, and the service provider, right? So that's how it is going to be. The simple example of architecture here, you can see secure online payment flow. I have mentioned 3 stages. Customers with MFA login, which is going to be two-factor authentication. User is to log in securely, and then transaction. So we will put detection mechanism by using fraud detection AI, right? And it's going to detect and monitor all the activities and then report those to the respective team, and whatever the access are happening, those would be captured. And instead of being reactive, we will start playing and doing the proactive play here, and then we'll take the next steps. And on the back end, you can see the secure API gateways, right? So secure API gateways is going to be make sure everything is being safe and secure during the transactions from end user or end customer journey till the backend systems, and whatever the flow we are going to build in the solution, that's going to be put together, and the overall system is going to be safe, secure. So at the end, results would be stronger security with a smoother user experience, and user would have great experience to use systems, platforms, and everything together. And engagement activity is going to look like this one, where let's say, as I said, healthcare company faces patient data leaks. So this is another engagement activity that I put. And the question is, how would you apply for 4-step framework, right? As I mentioned, listening, translate, design, and deliver value, right? Now, not only these four step framework, but there could be any other, or it also depends. Many companies do follow different frameworks or different steps, right? But I have mentioned kind of common stages, and there are different approaches as well, how companies are bidding their solutions or proposals and everything together. And but still depends on the business and customers and relationship of them, how they are going to engage with all of these activities, right? And the key takeaway here at the last, right, which includes the sales team, business team, and technical pre-sales, right? So you can see it's clearly sales team is going to do their outreach and everything, which is going to be open the doors, and business team explains why it matters, right? And how they are going to solve their problems, why it is important in short and long term goals, as well as how it is going to earn a business trust, revenue, as well as business across the be it country or futures, right? And then technical results is going to be something they are going to design a solution for them. And at the end, together with all of these takeaways, is going to drive you a real customer value or real customer business, right? And it's going to help them to achieve whatever the business that they are looking for out of all these requirements or whatever the problem they are facing with, right? So that is what I wanted to show you in short and talk about it. Hope you learned something new. Hope you understand and learn out of it. That's more important, right? And you will try to gain experience on this one. And until and unless you have the real time understanding about this one, you cannot simply go ahead and start building and working. But definitely, if someone in your network or connection is helping you in that area to gain the knowledge, experience, definitely that's also important and helpful. So I would encourage you to do that as well. And don't forget to like this video, share it to the friends and people around you so that they can also know and learn it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well so that you get to see every new video uploaded and available on the channel. Right? So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.